How's it going, guys? Today this video is going to be all about my wet lenses. I got a lot of questions from you guys how those work, so let's get into it.
Critter Hunter.
Alright guys, so I just got a recent comment asking how do I change lenses underwater, and so the answer is wet lenses. So let me explain. Psst, Paulo. Let me explain what I mean by wet lenses. So right here, oh my god, get out of here. Nope. Right here I have my housing. Regular camera just goes inside. Here's my tripod. I twist it. They go into whatever direction. Blah, blah, blah. But this is the housing for my camera, and every button is accessible on the camera, so that's awesome. And here are my wet lenses. These are macro wet lenses, and they screw right off on the outside of the housing. There's a 67mm thread, and pretty much every brand of wet lens, wide or macro, they'll come with a 67mm thread so that you can put them on pretty much any housing. And I can stack them as well. So here's a +3 macro lens. Not much of a magnification, just makes it super crisp, a little bit closer. And here's a +10. And I even have another +10. I can stack them all together. So what I like to do for some of my really tiny subjects, I'll just put these two together. It'll be a +10, a +3. The +10 doesn't, or the +3 doesn't do a whole lot, but it makes it way more crisp, a little bit closer, just a lot more detail. And then underwater, I have to do this underwater so that there's no air bubble inside or anything. I can screw it on here to the housing. And like I said, if I have it on the housing when I get in the water, I have to unscrew it, let the water in, let the air out, and then screw it back on while it's full of air, or full of water. And I also have my wide angle lens. It's basically the same same concept. It's let's say I'm filming a little nudibranch or a little tiny shrimp, and then a shark goes by. I can throw that lens off, throw it in the ground or in my pocket, and then throw on my wide angle lens, or no lens. This is without any lens, this is a normal angle. Or I could throw on this, maybe it's a whale shark, something really, really big, and I'm really close. I can sit there and screw this one on, and I'll have my wide angle on there. So it's really handy. It's something you can't do like with my DSLR system because the lenses are inside the housing and you can't change them underwater, right? You can't even get them wet at all. But this is a compact camera, so much more convenient, and like I said, I can switch up lenses, especially these. I do macro the most. Sometimes I just want one, sometimes I just want this. I want normal magnification with just a lot more crisp, little bit of a magnification. Sometimes I want, you know, it just depends on how small everything is. So there you have it. That's just a little quick answer to those questions, like how am I changing lenses underwater. Well, I can't do that with my big rig, but that's why I love this trusty little guy. So you know what, sometimes this little hot shoe, I have a mount so I can put my GoPro right on top. So if I'm shooting macro, I can shoot something else in wide angle with the GoPro, or I can turn that GoPro around and film myself as I'm filming something else. So it's an awesome system, really good quality. I mean, I'll let you be the judge. You can look at my footage, underwater footage. Oh, but let's not forget dive lights. They go on here. I can put them at any angle, and you're gonna get amazing color. So I guess that's about it. I hope I answered your question. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'll make another video about that. For now, I'm gonna go chill in my pool. See you guys.